All right, I'm going to give you a full-on content warning on this one, guys. We're about to walk into the couple that was jumped in Cincinnati. I debated whether I was going to or not going to touch on it. Now I'm going to, because this needs to be spread out. So please make sure you do that. Do all the spreading. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, because you alone can dispel the YouTube algorithm, poke it right in the face and the eye, right in the sensitive areas, because they're constantly trying to delete you guys and kill the freedom message. All right, let's get into this, guys. So as I mentioned in the introduction, this is a bit of a content warning on this one. This one's got some violence in it. It's got some disturbing imagery. The reason that I'm covering this, and I went back and forth if I was going to, we need to be fully aware of the scenarios that we're in, and we need to start carrying, being trained, and being confidently prepared for what's going on in our culture. Because I showed you yesterday this little piece right here where we had a mass stabbing in Michigan. We talked about it. It was prevented from getting worse, and the suspect was held at bay with a armed citizen pulling a gun on the piece of human filth. All right, that was actually the day before yesterday. Well, this is what we're about to talk about, and like I said, there's going to be some imagery stuff here that's concerning. It's going to be jarring, but this couple was attacked when they were at a jazz music festival. We're now getting the Assistant Attorney General who runs the Civil Rights Division involved. We've got national alternative media, so like social media presence picking it up. National media, of course, is mum's the word. And now we have Elon Musk posting about it. So this is going to pick up some velocity pretty quickly. The bottom line here, guys, I want you guys to be as safe as possible and be as prepared as possible. You have Second Amendment rights. You can get trained. And please be proficient and head on a swivel, because you never know when something like this is going to happen in a Walmart or this is going to happen on date night. Because this is very jarring. As Elon Musk said, why are zero stories? Zero AP, Fox, PBS, New York Times, and NPR. You know, I'm just going to say, the obvious here. If some dynamics were changed in this imagery, I bet you this will be 24/7 news for the next week and a half in Trump's America. But because the imagery of what you're seeing right here is what it is, boop, zero. If this happens to anybody, it should be well publicized. I don't care if you about any of the colors. I don't care about any of the anything. You need to have this covered, because this is a rot in our culture. That's it. Now let's get into this, because this is really messed up. 4 suspects from the violent black mob that attacked white tourists at the Cincinnati Jazz Festival have been ID'd. The city didn't lift a finger until AAG Dillon put them on blast. Well done. Arrest and prosecute to the furthest extent. All right, that's a quote from Benny Johnson. Okay? And there's racial undertones in this whole thing. I'm not injecting that. I'm just reading it. Okay? AAG Dillon did put them on blast, and all of a sudden now suspects are being identified. But there were no arrests and no identified anything. After everything you just saw with these individuals sitting here unconscious on the pavement, there was no arrest, no nothing. Now all of a sudden, because the attorney or the assistant attorney general said you better do something, now they did it. It speaks to a systemic issue. Head on a swivel, carry a gun, be prepared, okay, and be trained. This is from the Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon. Every American is entitled to the equal protection of our laws. Federal law enforcement is on it, and we will ensure that justice is done. Good. Put them under the frickin' prison. Because I can't actually play the clip that was going on. I'll put it on my X. I can't play the clip because it will get me this video kicked off YouTube. It's pretty violent. But I've got it linked on my X, at Braden LOA, if you want to go see it. But these are some stills where 2 people were jumped. It's actually 3 people. There's multiple instances of this. But why did it take for the Assistant Attorney General of the United States to say something before the local authorities in Cincinnati actually decided to do something? It begs a question. Now let's continue on. Again, the reason that I'm covering this is because this happened in a Walmart. This happened on a date night. Guys, please send this out and be prepared, be safe, be trained, be carrying. Because they didn't have a chance. All right, let's keep on going. Our federal hate crimes laws applies to all Americans. We at Civil Rights will monitor closely how local authorities handle this attack. Nobody in our great nation should be the victim of such a crime, and where race is a motivation, federal laws may apply. That's the Assistant Attorney General. Again, that's not Braden. That's not Benny Johnson. That's the Assistant Attorney General saying that, hey, there are indications that this is a racially motivated physical beating. What's up? Carry a gun. Be trained. Protect yourself and those that you love. Because God forbid that one of you guys or anyone we know ends up like that. It's so twisted. All right. We're just going to keep on going down these things. Again, please send this out. The mayor of Cincinnati, Aftab Parival, who has an opinion on lots of irrelevant topics, has not issued a statement, let alone a condemnation of this heinous attack. Instead of dreaming about higher office, which will never happen, he should be ensuring his residents are safe. Yeah, he should be ensuring his residents are safe. But again, I would like to not just lay blame at the mayor of Cincinnati. I'd also like to lay blame right here. Where'd it go? Hit the wrong button. Why are there 0 stories? No one knows about this because the media is not covering it. It's not just the Democrats, it's also the media that's complicit. And Fox is on that frickin' list too. Let's keep on going. I think that's actually different thing. The bottom line on this one, guys, I don't want you to be in a scenario like this. This is really, really concerning. If you go out on a date night and you get jumped like that based off of what is being reported from the Attorney General, Assistant Attorney General, as a racial motivation, you can't prevent that. You can either not go or you can protect yourself. You can go to Walmart and protect yourself, or you can not go. The bottom line on this, and this is where it really boils down to for me, we're looking at a time right now where you never know when the crazy is going to strike, and it's happening over and over and over again. Whether you're going to Walmart and someone decides to stab 11 people, or on the exact same day or the next day, a couple goes down to a jazz festival and they get jumped, presumably, reportedly, based off of nothing more than the color of their skin. And I will say it again right here. It's disgusting either way it goes. Whether it's white, black, purple, green, I don't care. It's gross either way. But the point is, guys, we are living in a time right now at this moment where we need to be head on a swivel, armed, fully trained, and aware of our surroundings, because this is a nightmare scenario. I mean, I couldn't imagine my wife or my kids or myself being in this scenario. It's an awful scenario either way. Just make sure that you guys are fully aware of everywhere you're going. Make sure you are armed if you feel comfortable doing it, and you are trained so you can defend yourself, because you never know when this is going to happen. That's why I decided to cover it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.